What comes to your mind when you see this painting? You're probably questioning its value, questioning whether you can replicate it on the spot. Well, like the artist behind this painting, Shantell Martin, I will draw the lines that will connect you and your future self, and I'll prove to you that your success is not about benchmarking yourself against the others, but benchmarking how well your work represents you. Welcome to the TohirT channel. My name is Tahir, and today I'm going to introduce you to a very unique artist who I know if you've never seen her work before, from now on, you will always recognize her lines. Let's do this! Shantell is a UK-born artist who now resides in the tri-state area. I bet you've seen her before. Where? Well, do you recall this guy? Casey Neistat? He used to vlog a lot.
So this is my friend Shantell. Shantell is a fine artist. Do you go by that?
Visual artist, fine artist.
Casey is an inspirational storyteller. He did a great job telling Shantell's story, and I promise we will get to him as well eventually. But speaking of Shantell, her work might be deceptively simple, yet it took years of hard work and dedication to get it where she is today. And I will use one of my favorite quotes: simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it, because at the end, once you get there, you can move mountains. This is Steve Jobs, man, and this is how Shantell's work is. Shantell started to figure out her style when she graduated from her art school and moved to Japan. She pursued the teaching career because she needed to pay the bills, like many artists do. Yet in her spare time, she would try different styles and draw, and created this interesting concept of live sketching. I'm just happy that she actually recorded those videos and she kept them on her YouTube channel. This is why I think we all should be posting at least one video a year about our lives, just for the records, for the sake of our grandkids, maybe. Back to Shantell. You can see that her style was already developing around those lines, yet she had to push herself even further. She had to continuously refine that style and gain that recognition. And it wasn't easy. Being an artist who has a part-time job is never easy, but it also makes it even harder when you work through that industry. You work hard, but you walk that path alone.
As a black queer artist, I think there is some responsibility, and the responsibility there is to be seen and to be known. I did not see anyone that looked like me doing what I was doing when I was younger. I didn't know it was possible. I had to imagine something that no one ever imagined for me.
You heard me touching on this topic in this video about Virgil Abloh, where representation truly matters. It is hard enough to achieve those pinnacles of success in whatever industry, business, profession you might be in, yet it's even harder when there's no one else like you sitting at the top. It almost feels virtually impossible for you to make that high. So you have to imagine, you have to be determined in your vision and in your dedication to that industry to make it happen. And as Shantell developed her career, she realized she needs to conquer new paths, and she moved to New York City. She started working in the tri-state area. She started working on developing and further refining her craft. Her art started resembling what we see today, so she started getting closer and closer to the distilled version of what her core is. And at the same time, I think her biggest accomplishment was not a particular career event. It was about how she realized she should benchmark herself towards that greatness.
I was thinking, why should I make art? There's so many people who are out there drawing that are much better than me. Why should I even start? What's the point in doing something where millions of people can do it better than you? And then that's when I realized that no one can do me. No one has my experience. No one has my troubles or challenges or triumphs. Therefore, when I draw, it might not be the best drawing on the planet, but it's my drawing.
If you can only take one item out of this entire video, that was it. You have to think about yourself and only yourself when it comes to benchmarking towards that future success. So many people that I've come across just completely gave up on their passion projects, on their career dreams, because there's this person, insert the name, at the top of the industry, and I will never be like them. You don't need to be. That's the whole point, that you're developing yourself, you're developing your own brand, you're developing your own type of art, craft, or business venture. And that's what you should focus on. Think about it this way. There are 8 billion people on this planet. And there are people out there who have zero clue who Elon Musk is, who Tom Hanks is, who Dwayne The Rock Johnson is, who Serena Williams is. Yet, they probably know their local YouTuber with 1,000 or less subscribers. What I'm trying to say with this is that there's always audience for you out there. You just have to work hard, and you have this amazing, beautiful tool that we're currently using, the internet to help you find that audience around the world. As you slowly find those people, as you slowly find those clients, you will figure out what they enjoy, you will figure out what you enjoy creating, and you will slowly get closer and closer to that core. Look at Shantell. It took her those years, it took her more than a dozen years between the Japan, New York City, her earlier years back in UK to get to that point. But once she arrived at that style that we recognize her for, this woman took off. All the art exhibitions, all the residencies, all the commercial work, her partnerships with Tiffany's, with Puma, with Adidas, with 1800 Tequila, all of those things came because she was able to arrive at that core, and now that she had it, it was much easier for her to communicate to the other people what her value is, and she kept growing and growing and growing that world around her. This woman even transcended the genres and brought herself back to that world of drawing while someone is performing live. And there's none other than Kendrick Lamar, who partnered with her.
The biggest thing about collaborating is completely removing your ego. When you remove your ego, you allow yourself to open different chapters that you may not know about, that the person next to you may know about.
Now, after all of this and coming back to your initial thoughts when you saw her work at the beginning of the video, yes, you probably can draw better than her, so go and do it. The point that myself and Shantell are driving through this video, the initial talent, the skills, they really matter at the very beginning. But what carries you forward is that dedication and that hard work and the ability to keep coming back and working on your craft. It doesn't really matter that you're an artist, an individual in a corporate job, or an entrepreneur. What matters is that you find that core, you find that thing that really represents you, that Shantell's poster over here. Who are you? You have to find that core of yourself, and then you have to build it out. Comparison to others does not matter. What matters is that your next project is better than your prior one. That's it. Simple as that. Black on white. Like Shantell's work. And no, I did not create this entire video for this punchline. Maybe some of it.
We can all draw. We do it as 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds. Have fun, go home, get your pens out, start drawing.
Did you know who Shantell Martin is? Did you like her kind of art? And who are other professionals out there or artists whose work is deceptively simple yet took years of dedication and hard work to arrive where it is today? Share your thoughts, ideas, and names in the section below. I'm excited for Shantell. I'm excited for what she's accomplished so far. I'm excited about what she will achieve in the near future. I just invested in her art book. I actually got her limited edition. It was just a little bit of a splurge, but worth it because it comes with her original work on the cover. Can be interesting. Might even end up being on my wall. She's also producing this cute character. Listen, doesn't he remind you of my Roboto? I think they're gonna be best friends. And Shantell, if you want me to take some photos, you know what? I'll just buy that figure and I'll still go and take a bunch of photos with both of them because I think it's gonna be super interesting and cute, and I have not done it in a while. And for all of you out there, if you're thinking about how you're gonna get from where you are today to the place like this, yes, it's easy to describe it all over the course of like a 10-minute or so video, but it does require you to go and dedicate yourself. But that's what the passion projects are all about. What else is life for? Like, yeah, you can go and leisure on the beach and do nothing and just clock in and clock out on your day. But really, there's something out there that you feel passionate about. Why not drive towards it? Why not try it? Don't have to commit the entire life. Commit a few hours every day and see where it's gonna take you. And if you need more inspiration as you go on that journey, well, there are plenty of them on my channel. And why? Because I'm here every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with some of your friends. Here are a couple more videos for you to enjoy and get some inspiration. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.